Welcome back, socialites, and if you're new, I'm Ariell. I do mainly beauty videos, fragrance, and a little bit of lifestyle. If those are the type of videos you enjoy watching, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button and come join the family. Today's video is a good old haul. Before we jump into the haul, I do want to thank Sephora for sponsoring today's video. The Sephora Fragrance for All event is here, where you can receive 20% off of all full-size fragrances and full-size body mists as well. At checkout, you'll use code SAVESCENTS. The Fragrance for All event starts today on December the 15th and it goes on until December the 24th. Now, this is a one-time use event for beauty insiders only, so if you haven't signed up to be a Sephora Beauty Insider, I'll have the link in the description box. All you have to do is provide your email address and then you'll have access to all sort of perks. Don't forget the buy online, pick up in store order, which is actually what I did and what I do most times. I prefer to know if the product I'm looking for is in stock at Sephora before I get there, so buy online, pick up in store is one of my favorite options. And as a beauty insider, you can also get your products delivered to you today for free using code QUICKGIFTS, which can be combined with your 20% off. Okay, y'all, so let's jump right into the haul. I feel like I got the best perfumes out there. This is gonna be the best haul y'all have seen. I'm so excited for this because I got exactly what's been on my wish list. I didn't get everything on my wish list, but I got a few. Some are new and some are old, okay? So y'all know how it is when you finally pick up a fragrance that's been on your wish list for a while. So let me show y'all what your girl picked up, okay? Now, this is a newer fragrance release. I talked about it, that I loved it. We smelled it in store, but I was only gonna get one full-size perfume, so I couldn't get it. But girl, Jimmy Choo, I Want You with Love. Oh my gosh, and so many of you guys said that you picked it up and you absolutely love it. If you like pretty, sweet, girly, soft, feminine perfumes, this one is it. Now, so far, I've liked all the Jimmy Choo perfumes that I've smelled, but this one for me takes the cake. It takes a little bit more soft touch than the others, a little bit more delicate. Look at the pink glittery packaging for one, y'all. And here is the gorgeous metallic pink bottle, and I picked it up in the 3.3 ounce. If you've been around a while, you know Ariell usually gets a 1 ounce, and sometimes I even get travels because I just have so many perfumes. But with this, I knew the biggest size would be what I needed because I could easily see this being like an everyday signature scent for me. Girl, y'all, this is a pretty soft, floral, sweet perfume. And something in here is a bit fresh. I'll be sure to put the notes on the screen, y'all, just so you can see exactly what's in it. But this is beautiful. When we were in the store, Sephora, there were a few ladies sort of gathered around the Jimmy Choo perfume and they were saying how good it smelled. So I was sort of waiting on them to get out of my way. They told no lies. Okay, moving on to the next one. So this next perfume has been on my wish list for a while. It's actually a flanker. The original smells really good too, but I never got it because it reminded me of Donna Born in Roma, the Pink PP. So I might have given it away. This is Prada Paradoxe Intense. And this is actually my first full-size Prada Paradoxe perfume. When I smelled the Intense, I liked it even better than the original, although I think the original is really pretty. At this point, I feel like Prada Paradoxe can be considered iconic, especially like the triangular bottle is just so recognizable and so pretty. It's gonna look gorgeous on my perfume shelf. So let's open this up. Look at her. And I got this one in a 3 ounce as well because not only will I be wearing this by itself, but Prada Paradoxe I hear layers well with so many other perfumes, kind of like Donna Born in Roma. You'd be surprised. Even Libre layers well with a lot of different perfumes. So I wanted to get a full size to do both ways, you know what I mean? Size right beneath here, I think like the 1.7, you get pretty much double for like $20 or $30 more. So I opted to get the biggest bottle. This is so pretty. And I think Prada Paradoxe can actually be considered like a beast mode scent because girl, you are gonna fill up a room. This one spray is doing it. Like it's covering this whole area. This one is more like a warm floral. She's sweet. She's not as syrupy as the OG, but she's sweet. She's warm, definitely has a presence. Oh my goodness, there's something in the background that's a little clean and fresh as well. So happy to finally have her in my collection. Next perfume is a newer release. This released this year, maybe about 3 or 4 months ago, but it definitely did release this year. This is from Our Girl, a Black-owned fragrance company from Forever Mood. This is She Was Here. I got the travel size in She Was Here, and I got the travel size in one of her first perfumes that came out with the first launch. So this is my first full-size Forever Mood fragrance, and I'm glad that She Was Here is it. When you smell this perfume, that's exactly what it gives. The best name that they could ever put to this one. Let's open her up. And this is the bottle. Unfortunately, She Was Here only comes in like the 1.7 ounce, which is this one, or you could get it in a travel size, but obviously the travel size is not included in the 20% off. But what I do love about the Forever Mood fragrances is the price point, y'all. $79 for the full size. I don't think it's bad. And this diamond shaped bottle is stunning. So this is like a warm floral as well, and there's something in here that smells a little creamy and nutty. Definitely really pretty and kind of unique. When I first smelled this, like when I picked up the travel size of it, I knew this was going to be my first full size purchase from the brand. So I love that she actually has the notes on the back of the box. So She Was Here has roasted pistachio. That's that nuttiness that I smell in it. Turkish rose, vanilla milk. It is a little bit creamy. For the girls, that leaves an impression wherever she goes. I know that's right. Oh, this smells so good, y'all. And I can see this pairing well with like other lactonic fragrances or anything more vanillic, but all on its own, it's beautiful. And the last perfume that I picked up is from Valentino. It's a Donna Born in Roma flanker. I'm pretty sure you guys are surprised I don't even have this one. Donna Born in Roma is one of my absolute favorite perfumes, period. I do wear it on its own, but I also layer it with so many other perfumes. Now this is Valentino Donna Born in Roma, the Intense version. Surprisingly, I like Intense better than the original, although the original is like in my top faves. And this is what it looks like. So if you're familiar with the original Donna Born in Roma, this one is a little bit deeper, more moody, more sexier version, although they do smell sort of similar. This one has an added note of like benzoin that makes it a little sort of ambery and a tiny bit more spicy, like in a cinnamon-like way, but not quite like cinnamon. You know what I mean? Somewhere in between that, that's what benzoin gives. So let me put it on this wrist. Girl, so stinking cute. And obviously you can layer it together with the original Donna Born in Roma too. Warm and comforting. It's a little bit more warm and comforting than the original in my opinion. Girl, this is year round. This is date night, summertime. This is year round comforting in the cold weather. This is sexy. Okay, love her. Thoroughly happy with what I picked up, okay? No regrets, but I do want to share 3 perfumes that was on the list. I started off with a wish list of 7. The ones I weren't able to pick up, I already have a travel size of, so I'm super familiar with it. We're gonna start off with the one that I've worn the most. I've been saving this a little bit. Y'all, this is Juliette Has a Gun. This is a beautiful sort of molecular warm cherry scent. So pretty, and I don't know why I don't hear anybody talking about it. Now, I mentioned this to you guys during the Sephora spring event. I got this as like, I think a birthday gift from Sephora. Instantly fell in love with it, and I shared that with you guys on that video. It's been on my wish list ever since. I was gonna pick up a full size, and y'all, we went on a whole thing because this travel says Juliette Has a Gun. That's it. Now, if you go in store or look online, there's a bunch of different Juliette perfumes, and being that that's all this says, I didn't know which one it was. So Mr. went in store, he got with the reps that were working in Sephora. They were going back and forth. He ended up coming back to the car, and I'll pop up a picture. They figured out which one it was. So look, I'm locked in. We got the picture. I knew which one it was, you guys. So still on my wish list. It smells incredible. This one's a little bit lighter, less sort of super feminine and more just kind of like effortless. Think like a clean reserve fragrance, but sweeter and even better, girl. The next perfume that was on the wish list is YSL Libre Flowers and Flames. So if you know anything about the Libre perfumes, this is definitely a noticeable Libre. Like, you know it's a Libre. They all have the same DNA. But this one is more like, has more like a fresh floral tone to it. So although it's year round, if we were to say like Libre Intense and Le Parfum, let's say we reserve those for winter fragrances, this will be our summertime Libre, because it's a little fresher, although you could definitely wear it year round. So it gives that Boss Babe Libre DNA with like a fresh tone to it. So pretty. This could be like an everyday scent to me as well. And last is from Brown Girl Jane, from the house of Brown Girl Jane, another Black owned fragrance brand. And this one is called High Tea. This is actually a newer scent, and this is a pretty floral, like a warm floral, but it's called High Tea because it has like a chai note and a biscotti note that makes it a little bit gourmandy, but it's not overly sugary sweet or thick syrupy sweet like a lot of the newer gourmands are. It's like warm floral with little touches of the biscotti. And y'all, this is so pretty. So pretty. So yesterday when we were in Sephora and Mister's walking around smelling perfumes and the line was kind of long. So as he's coming back to the line with little tester strips, he's over there playing in perfumes, girl. So he's bringing back these strips. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? And this was one of the perfumes on the tester strip that I had to ask him, what is this? Because one of them was High Tea and one of them was Brown Girl Jane Carousel, I think. But this High Tea had more like a freshness to it, more like just a soft, more effortless, more like everyday wearable without being too sweet. So anyways, girl, these are still on my wish list for whenever I get around to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. All of the perfumes that I mentioned in today's video, I'll have linked in the description box for your convenience. So I do want to encourage you guys to shop through those links if you were interested in getting perfumes during the savings event. And huge thank you to Sephora for sponsoring today's video. So we are still in full swing with Vlogmas. So y'all will see me on tomorrow's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow.